Did you know that globally, more people own a mobile phone than a toothbrush? While this might be a sign that we need more toothbrushes, it definitely shows there is a huge opportunity for custom mobile app development. And if you're looking to develop your own, there are a few things you should know. So, let's jump right in by setting reasonable expectations so you can budget your costs. A lot of numbers get thrown around regarding the costs of custom mobile business app development and getting it to market on the Windows, Android, or Apple platforms. The question of how much does it cost to build a custom mobile app provokes more questions at this early stage. Industry surveys indicate it will cost anywhere from nearly nothing, to just over six figures, to over $1 million. The price for developing an app, from idea to market, is in direct relation to the functional features and user demands. A widely accepted ballpark figure is between $100,000 and $500,000 USD, but small apps with fewer features can cost as little as $10,000 to $50,000. In addition, the cost of keeping your app running each year will equate to 20% of the cost of making the app. This does not factor in changes in trends, new innovations, or major infrastructure issues that could impede the functionality of your app. The formula to calculate the cost of making a custom mobile business app is app features time hourly rate equals cost. Use this simple, yet realistic formula to plan your budget. App features can be separated into different complexity levels, as we will see later on in this article. Time stands for the time needed to code the features, and the hourly rate represents the cost of your developer, team, or agency. Complexity costs. Another way to understand and manage costs is to break down the level of complexity of the app. Are they simple, moderate, or complex? The costs estimate per hour will fall in the range of $50 to $100 per hour and will vary depending on the technical expertise required and the geographical location of the developers. For instance, experienced iOS app developers in the US charge on average $120 to $140 per hour, whereas junior developers in Eastern Europe will charge a rate of $40 to $60 per hour. DIY, is it an option? The internet is full of articles about freeware and building your mobile app at no cost by choosing ready-made modules. These platforms are usually stacked with ads and may not project the professional and refined image you want for your business. Although you might have the next supernova business app idea and are on the lookout for investors to cover your development costs, you still need to set a budget determined by the scope and design of your project. The scope gathers functions, features, and the main value proposition that make your app unique, while the design covers wireframing, user flow, and prototyping. Another important factor is the market you choose, Windows, iOS, or Android. Custom business app development costs come with many variables, so you might want to consider hiring a professional assistant who understands app development to make sure that misunderstandings between you and the developer or development team do not become a big cost factor. So, you are all set with enough information to estimate the costs of developing your app. You are aware of the different variables that can affect the complexity and, by extension, the bottom line of development costs. And you might find this all a bit overwhelming. But don't worry. Our experienced development team and project managers are happy to help. Contact us today to get a free quote and get your mobile app idea into moving in the right direction.